What is up, guys? It has been, it seems like forever since I sat here and filmed a makeup video for you, and I'm pretty sure I said that in the last makeup video that I did, but you know what? It is a beautiful day. It is like 80 degrees out, and I'm gonna show you a little no makeup look because me and Jordan are going to the lake. I know we're leaving the house, sounds crazy, but it is so hot outside. So the first little step that I'm going to do in my little no makeup routine is basically moisturizing, and this one is from Cosmetics. It's the Peptide Rich Defense Moisturizer, and it has SPF 50 in it. So it's gonna keep you protected, and my face is super sensitive, so I have to put sunscreen on or else I will get so burnt. So I'm just gonna take probably about like a pea-size amount of that or so, and I'm gonna take it and just put it on my face. This stuff is really good too because it doesn't smell like too heavy of sunscreen. I hate when lotions or sunscreen just smell way too potent because I feel like it breaks me out. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on. So the next product that I'm gonna go in with is the Pure Hydrogel Lip, and this is basically a cooling under eye primer, and this stuff is so good for summer too because it's already like 80 degrees out and it's only noon, and it is so cooling and refreshing. Oh my gosh, I love it. So I just put a little bit of it under my eyes and blend it out. I'm gonna go in with the Wonder Beauty Concealer. This stuff is amazing. We actually talked about it in our favorites, but if you kind of want a little bit extra coverage, I would usually go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. This stuff is so good, especially for summer. Like if you kind of want a little bit of extra coverage, or if you're gonna be like taking pictures, like, you know, social media this day and age. But I'm not gonna do that today because I just kind of want a little bit of coverage. So I'm going to go in with this concealer, and this concealer is super cool too because it has like two sides. One side is like a stick concealer that's matte, and the other side is actually a liquid concealer, and it kind of has like a little bit of illuminator in it. So it makes your skin just look so natural and flawless. So let me grab my little handy dandy mirror here, and I'm just gonna take this and pretty much go anywhere where I get red or if I have any breakouts. And I'm also gonna take a little bit of this and just go under my eyes just so that way I don't look dead. So I'll just go in with a little bit of this, and then I take this Pure brush. This is kind of like one of those Artiste brushes, but it's Pure Cosmetics. And also been obsessed with this in case you have been wondering. And I'll just go in and kind of just blend this all out. This concealer does look so, it just blends in amazingly. It's insane. So now I'm just gonna take even a little bit more of it and just go right underneath my eyes. My eyes usually get so dark, I don't know what it is, but I'll just take a little bit because I don't want it to be too much, but I kind of just want to be a little bit more bright underneath there. Then I take the same brush, and I love this for concealer. It just gets underneath your eyes so good, especially if you have like eyelash extensions. It's really easy to just kind of go in there since it's a little bit smaller and just blend it right out. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in with the Pure Contour Diaries, which is like my new gem. We actually just went to their launch party for this and their eyeshadow palette, and like it's incredible. We've been using it ever since. So I'm gonna go in with Dream and Charm, and I'm gonna mix these two just a little bit with this e.l.f. blush brush. Yeah, blush brush. It just works the best for under the eyes in my opinion. So I'm just gonna take a little tiny bit because I don't want it to look too powdery, but my under eyes crease like crazy no matter what I use because I'm old. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and set my under eyes. What you laughing at? Okay, so now we're going to bronze, which is extremely important, especially if you're like me and you're really pale. So I'm gonna go in with this little bronzer. This is actually a liquid bronzer from Pure Cosmetics. I don't know how everything in this entire video ended up being Pure. It really wasn't on purpose. I just have been obsessed with all of their products lately. This is actually their Bronze Your Selfie Skin Perfecting Liquid Bronzer. You can actually use this on your body too, which is super cool. So I'm gonna take it on this, So I'm going to take it on this Sedona Lace FB07 brush. It's really good because it's kind of just like a dense brush. It's really good for like foundation and stuff too, or just any kind of like liquid product. So what I like to do is I like to just take a little bit of it and kind of squeeze it onto the brush like as evenly as possible. And then I take this and I kind of just pat it on the back of my hand, just barely, just to kind of tap off any excess. And then I just basically bronze and contour with it, and it's amazing because, oh, can you see this? Like, look at how beautiful that looks. It literally looks so natural and so beautiful, and since it's kind of like a liquid product, it just melts into your, oh my god. You see this right now?
So good.
And I'm actually going to use it kind of like as a blush too, because I'm not going to put on any blush or anything like that. Just since this is like a really natural look. Oh my gosh. And I'll take it and just kind of go all over my cheek, kind of go up into my hairline and on my, what is this called, forehead. And I'll just take a little tiny bit more and kind of just do the same thing to the other side. And you guys, this is like one of my favorite things to do, especially if I'm just kind of trying to have a natural day, or you're going out to like the pool or the lake or the beach or just anywhere for the summer and you want to look good but like not too extra. This stuff is amazing. So this step is totally optional. I mean, this is all really optional, but this one I wouldn't do like every time. This one is also the Pure Cosmetics Mineral Glow Bronzer. I'm gonna take it on a Sigma Tapered Blending E35 brush, and we actually just got an entire pack of these Sigma brushes, and like, I cannot tell you how amazing they are. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna go really, really lightly. Since this is a big, fluffy kind of blending brush, I'm just taking that bronzer and just going kind of into the crease of my eye and just a little bit over the lid. Just kind of messily. This is just to give a little bit of definition without, you know, looking like you have eyeshadow on or anything. And it's also going to kind of set that concealer you put on your eyes. That way you don't start creasing or anything. And you're gonna look really good without looking like you have a ton of product on your face. So I'm gonna also take this and just run it underneath my lash line. Okay, so that is pretty much all I'm gonna do for eyeshadow, and then I'm just gonna actually go in with the Pure Vanity palette, and I'm going in with like my favorite highlighter of all time, which is actually called Glow Getter, I think, right? Yes, it's literally amazing, and I'm gonna use it on a Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush, and I'm just basically going to hit underneath the brows and on the inner corner of the eyes. Okay, so that is that. What's next? So for brows, if I had one, I would go in with a tinted brow gel and call it a day, but since I don't for some reason, I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Brow Definer, and I'm just going to go in and barely kind of hit the places where for some reason I'm like bald on the end of my eyebrows. I don't know what happened or when those hairs went missing, but if anyone finds them, let me know. And I'm also trying to like not focus on putting much product in the front of my eyebrows, because that's when you can tell that it looks the most unnatural. So I'm just focusing like on the tail ends and then taking the spoolie and kind of blending it all out. That way it looks as natural as possible, but you still look like you got your brows there. All right, so the last little thing for the eyes, I'm actually going to go in with this Brow Mousse by Tweezerman, which I've had forever. It's like my tried and true. And I don't wanna go in with mascara on my bottom lashes. Actually, you know what? I should probably brush my lashes first. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna take a spoolie and I'm gonna brush out my top lashes first. I have eyelash extensions, which if you are wondering if you should get them, you definitely should. They have changed my life for the better. And if you're wondering, I actually go to Chanel. Her place is called Vamped Lashes. It's in Orange County. So if you're looking for a place, hit her up because she is freaking amazing. So I'm just gonna go in with this little spoolie that she gives me, and I'm just gonna go in and kind of brush out my eyelashes, just so that way they don't look like tweaked or anything. And then what I'm gonna do is go in with the Brow Mousse, and I'm gonna actually take this and put it on my lower lashes. Since it's like a no makeup look and I'm gonna be out in the sun, I don't wanna put mascara on my bottom lashes because it'll melt everywhere and just look horrible. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this Brow Mousse and kind of wipe it off a little bit, and then take it and just hit my bottom lashes. That way it kind of looks like there's a little something going on there, but it's not gonna be anything that's gonna melt off your face. So this is like my little trick that I like to do when I don't wanna wear too much makeup. All right, so the last thing that I'm actually gonna do to the face is I'm gonna go in with this highlight, and I literally think that this concealer mixed with this bronzer, you don't even need highlight because you're already poppin'. But if you wanna be like a little extra poppin', I'm gonna go in with this Color Pop, and this is actually the Super Shock Cheek, and this is in Flexitarian, and it's literally like the most beautiful like champagne color ever. It has the most incredible texture. It's pretty much like a mousse, and it has almost a like liquid moussey feel, but then when you put it on, it just literally blends out like powder, and oh my gosh, this is like insane. But you gotta be careful with it because it is literally so pigmented, but it looks amazing. And since it kind of has that formula, it does not dry powdery. So if you put it on like over a look like this, it literally looks so natural and it just melts right into your skin. So I'm just gonna go hit the tops of the cheekbone a little bit. Then I'm just gonna take a little tiny bit and hit the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, a little bit on the chin. I'm just gonna take the tiniest bit and hit the forehead. And this stuff is amazing. Oh, so natural and so bomb, you guys. So the last thing that I'm going to do is just go in with a little bit of a lip. This one is the YSL. I'm pretty sure these are the Sheer Candy, and this is in the number 10. And this one is so beautiful because it kind of has a little bit of like an orangey coral tint. So I'm just gonna take a little tiny bit of it and just tap it on. Ugh, and it gives you the most gorgeous tint, but it's like a sheer lip balm consistency. So it's so comfortable to wear. And it smells amazing, you guys. You have to try it. Actually, I lied. There's one more thing I'm going to do. This is the Kate Somerville Uncomplicated SPF Makeup Setting Spray. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and set my makeup. I love this stuff. This stuff is so bomb, you guys, too, because it sets your makeup and it has SPF, which I have not been on the SPF train, and I actually had a skincare lady tell me, like, you need to get on it before your skin just looks horrible. And it doesn't really smell too SPF-y, just like a little hint to where you're like, I'm like in Cabo on vacation. So that was pretty much my no makeup tutorial, and it is literally so perfect for summer or the beach, the lake, wherever you're going when it's hot outside and you need to still look good, but you don't want to have a ton of makeup on your face. So I am loving this look. If you guys want to know any of the products that I used, I will link them all down below for you guys. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and let us know what you guys want to see more of. Makeup, fashion, lifestyle, food, let us know. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go to the lake because it is literally so hot in here and I cannot wait to go lay out. So I love you guys and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Thank you.